What the business is, man? Realities with Diesel, man, and I was in this thing kind of like lifting me some weights and just thinking for real, for real. It's a good thing to work on yourself, man. Whatever it take for you to let that thing get your focus back. If it's after something that happened, say it wasn't your fault. Take what come with it. You feel me? And say it was your fault. Take what come with that too. And let that fuel you, man. You know what I'm saying? To get you back in the right, you know what I'm saying, alignment with yourself. Now, that ain't had nothing to do with nothing, but I had to throw that out here because I was pumping iron. Maybe that might be for somebody that's some encouragement, right? So I want to jump into this, man. I hope it don't run over 15 minutes, but this gonna be for the minorities groups, man. For the minorities, them groups, right? I want to start off with a prayer. Heavenly Father, I come to you with thanksgiving, honor, and glory. Give me the message to give to the people, the words that you will have me to say, with what information and knowledge I need to present to make the awareness in the minority community. I want you to bless each and every one of us, favor, health, strength, the right mental capacity, the understanding of the known and the not wearying of the unknown, for us to trust in you totally and know that you're gonna guide us. These are many of the blessings. I ask in your name. Amen. So, we seen what happened, man, with this Miss Sonia Massey lady in Illinois, right? Again, this for the minority groups. Now, unity is what this whole message about. And what lies with unity and what unity offers, it simply offers you structured power. And a lot of people don't want to realize that long as it's discord, it's going to always be room for a situation to arise. And that discord, like I say, it brings the weak points to a head. And no matter how much strength we try to come in that very moment to strengthen it, if it's already weak, it's already weak. Again, this for the minority groups. I'm going to speak particularly to the African American group. But this message is for any and everybody that's for the right thing. You feel me? A lot of people throw up their alpha stuff and they don't be hitting on nothing. A lot of my partners that came up with me, man, that was able to move how they want to move and do what they had to do, didn't have no real guidance. Them people in jail or dead, man. R.I.P. to them and free the ones that's in there. You feel me? And this ain't to pass no judgment on nobody, but I was reading this book, man, and a little ad popped up on Twitter, and this dude had said something. We downplayed the guys that stayed to themselves. You know, they really was smooth in school. You know, they had their little fame at school just based off they got a fresh pair of ones, they clothes always starts down. They got a decent outfit, polo down, with some nice jabots back in the day with your forces or your polo boots, you feel me? Some people got their fame off that. But that dude said, man, a lot of the guys that were downplayed, called lame, that was smooth, that really the women was digging on, that dude said, man, them was the real ones the whole time. Along with that, I implemented that them ones had a lot of structure behind them. Discipline at home. They had rules to abide by. They had people that they had to answer to, and had to answer to them in a tone, in a way, you know, that was made known that you the child and I'm the adult. So, again, this message speaking to unity, man. And I really feel like don't nobody look at it how I look at it, because one of a kind mind is something I have, like each and every one of us have. We some of us think in the same dynamics, but it's still different on our levels. I just be looking at the world news, like I say, I fool with Twitter more so than anything. I pick it over Facebook, I pick it over IG, I pick it over TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm using TikTok, it's to display a comedy skit, or it's on some me drawing, showcasing my talent. But when I'm looking at this world news, I'm looking at in every project, ghetto, low income place, it's a lot of power, but it done been weakened because ain't no unity. See, my granddaddy was born in 36, you know, and R.I.P. the Heart of Most Senior, the principles in which he put in my mind, and he had his house operating, and the principle that he had was to always treat your fellow man right. That means no matter what he own, long as he ain't putting his hands on you, see that through. But if he get out of line with some total disrespect, you need to line him back up. And what that showed me is, man, you know, people gonna be people and people gonna make mistakes, man. But don't never hold that to him. You know, like he say, charge it to my head, not to my heart. You know what I'm saying? So I look at these different project, low income for places, and these, you know what I'm saying, facilities in which people are living in. They the most powerful, the most feared areas to go in. You know why? Because those areas don't have no more than the bare essentials of survival. So those people have to make do with it. And what they create is, they create a strong individual. They create a lion-hearted hustler. Because them people got to take care of their mamas, their daddies, their grandmamas, their granddaddies, their sisters, brothers, their little ones. You feel me? And if they don't handle it, you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't gonna have, and some gonna go without. So I said that to say this here, man. If it's that much power in the hood, the project, the ghettos, the low-income places, in the facilities in which people are calling home, if it's that much power, man, you gotta start exercising it, bro. And I'm the type of person, I think like Malcolm X. I think like Uncle Tom. I'm a man flawed too. I make a lot of mistakes. God been dealing with me with my temper, because he know my heart. But he know I could be something different. And he been working through me to allow me to see that, and that's gonna be my testimony. But I'm a human too. Just like Malcolm X. Just like Uncle Tom. But them people stood for something. And a lot of people, man, I gotta say it to the black minority. A lot of y'all ain't standing for nothing worth standing for, man. So you might as well fall. The way that lady was did the other day, R.I.P. to Miss Sonya, you feel me? Man, we got to protect and we got to bring back the methods in which how the Black Panthers operated. We got to do that, man. Because we the most feared individuals. We the most talented with these hands. You know, the YT man might was granted education, right? And I'm proud of that for them. I ain't gonna speak negative to we weren't given an opportunity because we had a mind. And that same mind that can survive in these different various situations, that mind also was good with creating stuff. That's why a lot of the Afro-Americans created a lot of stuff because we creative ones. Don't never forget that, man. I hope people that really be pulling for the right stuff like Sauce Walker and Killer Calleon had a song called New Slave. You know, I did that. I hope these kind of people, man, really see this here and push this movement, man. Plies with it. Y'all think that might be on something else. That might be trying to teach y'all, bro. But if this dictatorship if it get into play, man, if it get into play, it's gonna be in place for a long time. Y'all do all this rapping. Y'all doing all these, you know what I'm saying, acts of I'm about whatever. Being from Louisiana, that's really what they say. I'm about whatever you about. You feel me? Y'all with all that. But when it's done, when the YT man come with something, y'all just let them get away with it. Again, I ain't promoting no violence. But I'm speaking to if y'all don't stand up for this stuff, man, it ain't gonna never quit, man. You know, it gotta get back to we gonna do an eye for an eye, man. I promise you that'll bring back real deal equality. We creative, man. Don't never forget that. Don't never forget that, man. I feel like I didn't direct this to no other minority group because at them weakened points that they have, they well bonded. If something go on in their community, they gonna stick together. And then what's crazy is, if we did the same thing they did, they'll come together with us. Because ain't nobody hipper than this here. Like stuff like this here just being long and this right here being stiff and this face like this and being big like that. Man, that's already something that somebody else looking up to, and you ain't imposing no threats on them. You just being a genuine individual that's melanated to the bone gristle. Embrace that, man, and bring back unity, man. Man, people were so unified back in the day, man, they jumped off ships and drowned together, man. Just so they ain't have to get treated with the imperfections of the world, man. And that said a lot. That silence was real loud. Because I look at this here like this, and I'm going to try to keep it under 20 minutes. I look at it, this stuff don't let that thing get contained, man. It's going to be a lot of, you understand me, torture brought on to the African-American women, man, because they already overly independent. So the black brothers, man, with all these Drakes and these Yop Daddies, you know, 4 Nicks, 2 Treeses, man, y'all gonna have to put them in action, kid, for the right thing. Like the homie Nicky Daniels did, man. You feel me? He did something that, man, touched the world, man, and that, man, was real deal, man. Again, this here for the people that's with that unity, man. God bless America, man. This here face realities with these, man. Y'all get unified, man. These next motherfucking 8 years gonna be about unity. Take care.